my night wolves, and welcome back to another video on my channel. And today we're here with a talking video. I haven't done one of these sit down and talk videos in not a really long time, but in a good while. The thing that I'm going to be talking about is something that happened to me like when I was 13, 14. I said that, I think I said in my past videos that I was 14 years old. But now that I'm sitting here, I'm trying to think of if it's actually 13 or 14. But I know I was around 13, 14 years old when this happened to me. So when I was 13 or 14, I got transversemyelitis, which is a affection that attacks your spinal cord and makes you paralyzed. Some people get back up and walking. Some people aren't so very lucky and they are wheelchair bound. Maybe they'll get back up and walking. I don't know. I just know for me, I got transversemyelitis and I got back up and walking. But I have met people in the past where they weren't very lucky. I haven't kept in touch with any of them, so I don't know how they are doing now. I have transversemyelitis and I have a walking disability. I can walk. So for 5 months, I went through a long process to get back up and walking. Physical therapy, just a lot of physical therapy. I did a lot of physical therapy and I managed to get back up and walking. It was so tough and so rough. I just remember always wanting to quit, but my mom, she was always by my side and she's like, no, you're not gonna quit, you're gonna get through this, you're gonna get back up and walking. And so I kept pushing forward and eventually I got back up and walking. But there was something that happened to me, so this is going to be kind of gross. Actually, it's going to be real gross, and I remember when it happened, I could not believe that it happened to me, and I even Googled it, and it's actually a thing, so I didn't make it up. It's an actual thing that a human body can do, and I don't know why, I didn't even think about it until today. I was sitting here watching TikTok videos, minding my own business, and I don't know exactly what I was watching. Anyways, so I was in the hospital for 5 months and they wouldn't let me go home until I had a bowel movement. You know, poop. Yeah. But I was having a hard time doing, you know, a normal functioning thing that a human can do. I had been doing it since I was a baby, but of course with me having transversemyelitis, it messed up my ability to go to the bathroom properly. So I have a hard time controlling my bladder. That's lovely. I can feel the sensation when I have to go to the bathroom, so I can go to the bathroom. But if I do not go to the bathroom immediately, accidents do happen. But I've been pretty good and I haven't had an accident, but if I do have a bladder infection, it makes it even more difficult to get to the bathroom on time. The doctors weren't letting me go home until I had a bowel movement, and so they were giving me this medicine to help me, you know, go to the bathroom. And I remember this one day, I was not feeling great. Like, I was not feeling great. I felt like I was knocking on death's door kind of situation. That's how sick I was. I legitimately felt awful. And I was sitting in my wheelchair. And I was in I wasn't in my wheelchair, I was in the hospital's wheelchair. And then eventually I got my own wheelchair. But I was in like this really cool wheelchair. I remember it being really cool. I was sitting in a wheelchair. I don't know exactly what was going on. I know there was like a whole bunch of like weird things going on. My mom was kind of freaking out. I guess I looked really pale, obviously, because I wasn't feeling hot at all. I felt like complete garbage. And I just remember everyone was freaking out. Mostly my mom was freaking out. And I just remember that I needed to be sick. And so I knew I wasn't going to make it to the bathroom. It's either I throw up on myself, throw up on the floor, or throw up in the sink that was right next to me. So I leaned over the sink that was right next to me and I just threw up, but I didn't throw up food like you think you would throw up, you know? You throw up food. Food goes in, food comes out when you throw up. Not in my case. I couldn't eat for, I think, leading up to this moment, I couldn't eat. Like, every time I ate, I felt real sick. I felt like I was gonna throw up every time I ate. And then I stopped eating completely because I knew every time I put food in me, it was just not working out. It upset my stomach. So I just completely stopped eating. My mom was freaking out because I wasn't eating. Then I was feeling really sick. And it's like that. So I had completely stopped eating. And my mom was like, what's going on? Why is she not eating? And like, she was trying to figure out what was going on. And the doctor, I guess, was trying to get more tests done to see why I wasn't eating. And then, of course, I vomited into the sink. And like I said, you think it was food that came up. It was not food because I had stopped eating at that point. The thing that came up, I could not believe that it, like, just can't, Anyway, so the thing that came out of my mouth was my own shit. Yeah, I had shit out of my mouth instead of the other way around. Just saying it makes me like, I can't believe it. Like, I could not believe that it happened. I was like sobbing my eyes out and I was wondering what the frick was wrong with me because I've never in my whole entire life ever threw up my own fecal matter, you know? And like I said earlier, I was sitting on the couch watching TikTok and then something reminded me of this moment. So I Googled it. I'm like, can you throw up your own poop? And I wasn't the only one who Googled this because it was the first thing that popped up. I was like, can you throw up? And then the word poop was right there. So I wasn't the only one who Googled this. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm not the only one. So I clicked on it and it said, yeah, people can throw up their own poop. It's if you have like a blockage in your intestine, it has to come out one way or another. But I didn't have a blockage in my intestine. Ever since I've been in this position, I have been highly constipated. Like, I have severe constipation. Because of that, I was in the hospital for 5 months. I was struggling for 5 months to remove my own bowels. I had people doing things to me to remove the bowels out, and it wasn't enough, obviously. So my body is like, well, we need to get this shit out one way or another. So out of your mouth it comes. So, yeah, that's lovely, and that has happened to me. I haven't had anything like that happen to me in a really long time, but because I'm always constipated, I'm on stool softeners. I am on this powder stuff that you put in your drink and drink it, and I still have a hard time going to the bathroom. So, yeah, I have it every year where my body does the whole, we need to clean ourselves out, so we're going to give you a really bad stomach ache to the point where it cripples you, and you cannot leave the bathroom. Yeah, I have it where I have, like, this really bad stomach ache, it lasts up to 2 days, maybe a couple of days leading up to it. Like, I'll have like stomach pains and I'm just like, ugh. And then eventually, you know, but every year it never fails, I'll have like a really bad stomach ache, and then it's like I had like a cork up my butt, and finally the cork had been punched out, and then it's just constant pooping. Yeah, so this is like TMI, very TMI. So yeah. But I don't know, like I wanted to share this story with you because like I threw up my own crap, which is disgusting. Ugh. There you guys have it. I threw up my own crap, and I am always severely constipated and always having stomach pains. I don't know how my body is handling this situation. I don't know. But I know not going to the bathroom, going number 2 to relieve all the gunk from your body, is really bad for your body. And before, I used to go weeks without going number 2. But recently, it's gotten a lot better. I've been doing a lot better in that situation, so there's that. But yeah, I remember always going to see my doctor, which I have a doctor who specializes in my disability. Every time I go to see him, he's like, so how many days are you going without going number 2? And I'm like, well, and he's like, well, and then I'll tell him, and he's like, that's not good. And I'm like, yeah, but it's gotten a lot better over the years, which is good. My doctor, one of my doctors, so like, oh, you have chronic constipation, which is something that people deal with. I'm not the only one. But because of my situation that I am in, I have chronic constipation where I'm constantly constipated and barely do number 2. I always have to deal with stomach problems. I always have like bad stomach aches. I get very bloated because of it. I get really sick. I physically can feel it when my poop is moving around in my body, and it's the weirdest freaking feeling ever, but it is so freaking painful. So freaking painful. Sorry this video is very like TMI, but I guess I wanted to make this video to kind of like make people kind of aware that this can happen, because like when it happened to me, I was just like I had no words. I was freaking out. I thought I was dying because, you know, you're not supposed to throw up your own poop. So I thought, oh great, here comes the light, I'm dying. No, it was just because your body needed to, you know, it can't go out one way, it has to come out another way. And it's kind of like telling you, like, hey, there's something severely wrong, like maybe there's a clot something's blocking it, pretty much. Something's blocking it, so pay attention to it, go to the hospital, it's not good. If you're in my situation where you are constantly constipated, like I didn't have a blockage, like I said, I didn't have a blockage in my intestine, it's because I had a hard time going to the bathroom. I still do, but like then it was like severe, like I couldn't go to the bathroom and stuff like that on my own. And so yeah, it's always been a constant fight with that, and I had to live with it for the rest of my life. I got it when I was 13 or 14. I wish I can remember how old I was. I'm pretty sure I was 14. Every time when somebody asked me, like, what happened to your leg? I'm like, oh, when I was 14, this happened. But I'm not even sure if I was 14 or 13 when it happened, and I hate that because my transversemyelitis, it messed with my brain. Like, it messed with my brain, and it messed with my spine, it messed with my legs, and everything else. So, it messed with this, my stomach, or my, bathroom, and my legs. So, it messed with, like, my whole entire system. My arms are fine. I'm really strong in my arms. They didn't affect my arms in any way, but it affected my brain. I lost, like, a lot of my memories. Even now, I'm still losing my memories, which sucks because I love all my memories. I want to keep all my memories, but I have a hard time remembering my memories. But then at some points, I'll be sitting here like I did just now, and it's like, oh yeah, remember that time you were in the hospital and you threw up your own crap? Yeah. And I'm like, why did you have to bring that up, memory? My memories are still there. It's just when I want to think about them, I just can't. And like, it sucks because I want to remember all my stuff when I was younger and stuff. but I can't. And then it also affects my timeline of things. Like when I'm gonna tell somebody something, it messes with my timeline of the situation, and I'm like, oh wait, this happened at this time. Oh no, wait, I think it happened actually this time. Wait, no, I think it actually happened at this time. And I'm like, oh, I can't remember what time, like when it happened, you know? So that happens like all the time. Sorry for going on a tangent there. I kind of wanted to make this video to let you guys know like that gross stuff can happen in real life. It actually did happen, and it was gross AF, but it does happen. I don't know, I wanted to sit down and do a talking video because I haven't done one in a little while, and so here we are. I don't know when this video is going up. Oh yeah, this is my video schedule. I have my video schedule all like set up and stuff. It's for this week coming up, so Monday. I ended up writing out YouTuber Life 2. I ended up giving up on that. I thought the thing is, I'm like really into it, but at the same time I'm not really into it. When I get into play, I'm like, I don't know where I'm going, what I'm doing, and then it takes forever to get to point A to point B, and then by the time I get there, it's like super late and I can't do it, and I don't know, it's not working out for me, so I'm not gonna play it anymore. I just lost my interest in it, and I lost the fun in it. So I'm not doing YouTuber Life 2 anymore, which sucked because I did want to see who else was in there, like other YouTubers, but like it's just super hard to do everything. But I don't know, I might play it still on my own, but not anymore as in videos. And I want to read you guys the schedule. If you're interested in that, you can end the video now or stick around and watch it if you want to. Yes, I am doing not 5 videos anymore. I'm actually doing 6 videos now. So we got Monday, The Sims 4, Not So Berry. Tuesday, Family Dynamics. Wednesday, House Flipper. Thursday, Sims 3, Not So Berry. Friday, Sims House Makeover. Saturday, My Legacy. My Legacy actually has a name now, which is Life's Drama Legacy Challenge. That is the legacy challenge that I made up. So if you want, go and check out those videos. I'm super excited for it because it's my legacy, the one that I had sit down at. I started it at 11 o'clock and stayed up until 4 a.m. writing it out. I was super excited for it and just sat here and was typing away, and then I looked down and it was 4 a.m. in the morning, and I'm like, holy bejesus. So I ended up going to bed and then waking up the next morning to finish it, and then ended up creating a sim for it. So go and check it out, and in the description you'll find the 2 places where I posted my legacy challenge, which is now called Life's Drama Legacy Challenge. So go and check it out. It's super exciting and super fun, so I hope you guys like it enough to give it a shot yourself. And then March 28th to April 2nd, Monday, Not So Berry, Sims 4. Tuesday, Create a Sim. Wednesday, Black Widow. Thursday, The Sims 3, Not So Berry. Friday, Zodiac. Saturday, My Legacy Challenge. April 4th to the 9th, Monday, The Sims 4, Not So Berry. Wednesday, Family Dynamics. Wednesday, Stardew Valley. Thursday, Sims 3, Not So Berry. Friday, Sims Makeovers. Saturday, My Legacy. So there you guys have it. So that's up for 3 weeks. That's my schedule planned out for 3 weeks. Yeah, in the corner here it says Poppy Playtime, because I have no idea when they're coming out with Poppy Playtime. I know they're supposed to come out with it this month, but I don't think it's gonna happen this month. I'm not sure because I haven't seen anything about it. It says sometime this month, but at this point it doesn't look like it's gonna happen, but I could be totally wrong and it could happen tomorrow, so who knows. So I have Poppy Playtime in the corner, so it reminds me that it might come out this month, or maybe not, and we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, anyways, that is gonna be the end of this video. So sorry for the long talk, and stuff like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video anyways. I don't know if you did because of what I talked about, but if you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and ring that bell if you want to see more videos from me. Subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you beautiful night wolves in the next video. Goodbye. Don't you know that